Thanks to everyone at Primoris Academy for getting us started today. We love getting those videos from you guys. I'm Asia Celestino with a look at headlines. And first up, the Zika virus continues to spread. The governor of Florida declared a state of emergency. And this comes just days after World Health officials called it a global health emergency. Florida's top officials are preparing for a battle against the Zika virus. Governor Rick Scott has declared a health emergency for 5 counties after the health department confirmed travelers brought 12 cases of Zika into Florida.
We have 20.3 million people live in our state. We're a state that has the mosquitoes that are, similar to the mosquitoes that could carry this. So it's better to get ahead of this.
Mosquitoes are rapidly spreading Zika in Latin America and the Caribbean. The virus is linked to a serious birth defect that has caused several thousand babies to be born with small heads. Florida's governor is asking for help from the federal government for test kits and to help inform the public. While you might think learning is all about what's inside the classroom, a new study finds that having a room with a view can actually help you learn. The fascinating study found that students with a view of trees or green pastures have an upper hand when trying to pay attention in class, cut down on stress, and score higher on tests. Looking out on a parking lot or being in a windowless room, well, the study says that really doesn't do much for your thinking cap. The findings were reported in the journal Landscape and Urban Planning after researchers followed high school students in Illinois. And they say if you have a window in your class, be sure to look out from time to time, because seeing the glory of nature will help restore any mental anxiety, like taking a test. Now it's time to hear what you guys said about concern over your social media habits. We asked you, do you think about future jobs or college applications when using social media? And you guys were pretty much evenly split. 49% of you said yes, while 51% said no. Zach said, if you do not think about jobs when you post, then you will not have a job in the future. Hannah said, I don't have social media. I think I'll stick to texting for now. Kate said, I don't think of that when I'm posting. I don't think anyone would, to be honest. Quentin said, no, because I am not worried about getting a job right now. And Mrs. Rodriguez's class from Wichita North High School said flat out no. But they said, it got us thinking, and we will be more aware of it from now on. Thanks guys for weighing in. All right, next up, it was a big week on the campaign trail for the 2016 election. So of course, we've got it covered with our one vote in 1 minute.
It's bye to the Hawkeye. Iowa caucus is over, now it's time to fly. Hillary barely picked up the win. Cruz beat out Trump, peeps turned up for him. Donald says Cruz cheated Iowa, but Cruz says Trump just crying wah wah wah. Rubio's in the game and experts say he still could blow up by election day. But some LEs just couldn't keep up the pace. 3 more Republicans, they all left the race. There's 3 in the lead for the GOP. Trump, Cruz, Rubio, who will the winner be? For the Dems, it's the Bern and the Hillary. But in the polls, Bernie's grabbing up the lead. Bernie says what we need is revolution. Hillary says that's not the solution. Now it's on to New Hampshire where the party's at. It's next up to vote. Are you down with that?
I wake up every day and laugh.
Thank you, Iowa!
And yes, if you guessed it, that was Keith Kosinski with the major rap skills. All right, coming up, forget tickets to the big game on Sunday. This guy has a Super Bowl opportunity that's to die for.
I always get a pimple right here.
I feel like it's all anyone can see. So I tried Clean and Clear Acne Spot Treatment. In 4 hours, the pimple is smaller and less red.
Now, see the real me.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb.
We're leaving.
But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
I want to eat eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
This Sunday, all eyes are on the big game as Super Bowl 50 takes over Santa Clara, California. And even though we don't know which team will score the trophy, one entrepreneur is already taking home a prize. Keith Kosinski explains.
Success has been brewing at Death Wish Coffee.
We started in 2012. Every year after year since then, we've doubled in size and revenue.
With a team he can trust and a knack for promotion, Death Wish became a quick hit in the online marketplace and is now a bestseller on Amazon.
I started with just selling about a bag of coffee a week. And now we're selling upwards of 1,000 pounds a day.
And that was all before this.
Congratulations!
Like, for real?
Death Wish Coffee won a contest for small businesses to air a commercial during one of the most watched events on TV, the Super Bowl. The contest was sponsored by Intuit QuickBooks.
And it's going to fast forward us about 10 years down the road in about 30 seconds.
That 30 seconds would normally cost a company as much as $4.8 million. That's $160,000 a second. It's exposure that Michael couldn't get any other way. Michael is getting ready.
Attempting to get about 250,000 pounds in our distribution centers ready to ship for the day of the big game.
While Michael ramped up production to 20 hours a day and enlisted more roasters in the region.
This is a big moment for Mike and his team.
A team from Intuit QuickBooks and RPA Advertising set out to produce the 30-second Super Bowl ad.
Death Wish Coffee is really a revolutionary brand, and the ad brings to life the spirit of that brand.
The ad is ready and will soon be seen by more than 100 million people during the Super Bowl. And for the team at Death Wish, a good amount of coffee drinkers are likely among them. Keith Kosinski, Channel 1 News.
Okay, up next, we're sharpening our crayons for this week's next big thing.
It was really important for me to get outside and play because I felt like I needed a break from the classroom. I loved going to school, but at the same time, I wanted to be active.
Going to PE class was a different type of learning. You know, it was body learning.
I think it's important for kids today and kids any generation to be active.
We all have the right to move, and we all can move.
So important to get kids moving. We know that when they do get moving, they do better in school, they do better all around.
Anything you can do to help yourself be better in the future is something you want to do, and I think that's something that's helped me get to where I'm at today.
I learned a lot about myself being active.
It led me to find my passion at a young age.
I believe it keeps your mind going, it keeps you upbeat.
Make sure your school is a Let's Move school.
This week, it's time to bring a little more color into your life. But before we scribble into this week's next big thing, let's see what you thought about last week's idea. We told you about the new trend keeping you on your toes, standing school desks. So is it the next big thing? 48% said yes, get on your feet. 52% said no, take a seat. Schools like GP Junior High and Harrison County Middle School are literally standing up for the trend.
We're standing up for our education. As a class, we have been standing at our desks during class time. We believe standing desks are the next big thing based on our individuals.
But Miss Baldwin's classroom was divided on this one.
We think that the standing desk is a good idea because movement improves grades by 15%, burns calories by 25%, and keeps your brain moving.
We think it's a terrible idea.
We think it's a bad idea because it is too tiring.
And it shows no benefit to the students.
We are Miss Abraham's class from Walnut Hill Middle School, and we do not think the standing desks are the next big thing.
Thanks, guys. We look forward to getting your responses every week. Now, it's the latest trend that lets you color inside the lines. Refreshed, invigorated, inspired. That's what the cover of this coloring book promises. And it's not just for kids anymore. People of all ages can't seem to put down their crayons. In fact, coloring books have quietly become international sensations. Last summer, the books won several top spots on Amazon's best-selling list. Some of the original and most popular are drawn by designer Johanna Basford.
I just felt that there was an opportunity for people to be creative and do something with their hands that was analog. You know, a blank sheet of paper can be quite intimidating, but with a colouring book, the outlines would be there, and I wondered if people would, latch onto that as a chance to sort of flex their creative muscle.
And get this, it could be good for you too, by boosting health benefits.
Coloring is a wonderful creative activity that does wonderful positive things for the brain, like reducing stress, promoting problem-solving abilities, improving fine motor functioning, improving focus.
My life, I'm constantly on the go. It's nice to just sit down and just relax and color.
So what do you guys think? Are coloring books the next big thing? Let us know by voting at channel1.com and send us your video responses to nbt@channel1.com. All right, guys, that's all for now, but have a great weekend, and we'll see you right back here on Monday.
Good morning, Shafer Sharks. I'm Joey, along with
Sharon,
Adam,
and Maya.
It's Friday, February 5th, Day A, National Weather Person's Day, a day we honor all individuals in the field of meteorology, weather forecasting, and broadcast meteorology. And it's also Super Bowl weekend. Woo! And now, would you please rise for the pledge to the flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag
Thank you. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated. Please listen to our morning announcements.
Today's weather. Snow today with a high of 42 degrees. I guess Puxatawny Phil was a little confused. For lunch, a burger or cheeseburger on a whole wheat bun, oven-baked fries, Caesar salad with light ranch dressing, and for dessert, raisins along with your original healthy milk.
Happy birthday to Tyler Berry and Emmanuel Thor, who celebrate their birthdays today, and to Timothy Grigorenko, Tykel Lilly, Jesus Ayala, and Alicia Johnson, who celebrate their birthdays this weekend. Let's hear that birthday song.
Happy, happy birthday to you. Happy, happy birthday to you. Will you bring us out and make your wishes come true? Happy, happy birthday to you. Happy, happy birthday to you.
The library is open today. I repeat, the library is open today.
Today's Shark announcements. Do you have an overdue book? If so, please return the book today. This is the last day for no late fine to pay.
Attention Reading Olympics. Please hand in your t-shirt and pizza money to Mrs. Sabatini by next Friday, February 12th. The cost is $12 and you must pay in cash, no checks. Remember, we will be meeting every Wednesday during homeroom until the competition.
And now here's Adam.
Only 2 weeks until the start of Broad Street training. Your paperwork needs to be turned into Miss Franklin, room 201, before the first practice.
Arctic Club is selling pretzels every Wednesday to raise money for community service. We donate food cards to those organizations in need in the Bend Sound community.
Shafer Sharks. Have you been following the Sharks Creed by being prepared for classes and homeroom? Are you being highly positive and greeting your teachers and adults in the building? Have you been respectful to peers and adults alike? Be a true Shafer Shark by following the Sharks Creed in being positive, prepared, and respectful.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Does your binder look like this? Do you need help organizing your locker and books? Do you need help with a subject? Come down to the guidance office to sign up for peer tutoring by 8th grade NGHS students on Thursday after school until 4:10. Tutoring will be held February 11th. Oh, Adam, is this yours?
Oh, thanks, Maya. I've been
You're
looking
welcome.
for this. In celebration of Black History Month, let's reflect on a quote from singer and songwriter Stevie Wonder. Ability may get you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there.
And there will be shark drawings on Monday. And that concludes the show for today. Make this day a good one.
Keep it classy, stay beautiful.